ben Emma. Vandaag gaan we bruin haar doen en krijg ik weer een andere kapsel.
Okay, Emma wants to grow her hair and she wants a little bit into a bob and she wants almost her natural color. She wants a wonderful new brown color. Okay, and now she turns to you to show how her hair has grown since the last time. Well, there was nobody cutting her hair in between. Dankjewel. Hello friends on YouTube, gonna do Emma's hair again. Now Emma wants to grow into a bob. So she has a lot of weight that is not necessary to have on her hair. But it's also the underlines after it goes in the lines, she wants to grow back. So now make a wonderful new hairstyle in the between of it. A little bit asymmetrical bob. Take care that all her natural lines will be wonderful. That's what I'm starting with. Of course you can see the lines. She has wonderful thick hair, it's a wonderful hair to work with. And she's a wonderful girl to work with. With no hurries, nothing. Just nice, quiet, like a small river. And she has a wonderful skull to make this line happen. In this hairstyle I start on the back. I'm going to explain this. This length, everything stays, just the ultra fine part will come off. And then I'll show you the line where I'm going to work on. This is also almost the same line, just in the back I have another line, so I show you what I'm going to do there. I cut myself the length to here and I cut myself the length to there. So this part is too much, but when you see the wonderful shapes of a skull, I can work on extra fine on the skull bone, so I get a lot of volume and I get a deep neckline and a wonderful bob effect. So that's where I'm starting with, parting over the skull bone and working this way my line into a hairstyle. Now this is the length where I'm going to. You see this is all too long then, and there I have also a guide, so I have both sides a guide so I can work on. Lift hairs up, and with my hot razor of Ergo I create a nice soft line in the underlines. You can hear she has wonderful thick hair. Work from the left to the right and right to the left. And just shaping the hairs on the line of the skull bone. Wat voor shampoo heb je het gewassen?
André Lon.
Dat dacht ik al. Ik merk het, want er zit een plastic laag op.
Oké, ga ik alweer op zoek naar een andere shampoo?
Ja, die moet je niet gebruiken, dit is kut.
Denk je? Een shampoo die ik best wel fijn vind is Garnier Love and Blends, dus misschien dat ik die gewoon weer ga gebruiken.
Dat is ook wel zo. While I'm working, I can feel that she used a shampoo with a silicone-based product in it. So I asked her that because the water is flowing off of her hair. And she does because she used palmolive, so will give her certainly a new shampoo to use at home. Because it's not that hard for the hairs. You cannot color the hairs real good when that's on the hair. But also the problem is she is filling her totally body with the plastic, the laying on it. So, and for Mother Nature it's also terrible to have that problem because it never gets out of the environment. So it stays in forever and ever and ever. And in a year or 20 you eat a fish that only eats plastic. So you can then start eating plastic yourself. It's better for the environment. Kills you and not the rest. But you can always see that when there's a little bit too much glow on the hair. It feels a bit like doll's hair when it's on the hair. So what I have to do is I have to clean it before I can color it, otherwise the colors cannot get into the hair. Lift the hairs over the center of the skull and create the same rounding as I did on the lines. Now the first line is visible. So you see I use all the volume on the skull bone. Set it to the side so you can see that. I use the skull bone as a guide, and this will be short and clean. So we have a nice clean line. Lay some hair on it. Lift it over to the other side. Connect it. Een beetje horen dat er een plastic laagje op zit. Dat is dat friemeltje waar je hoort. Dat doet dat plastic laagje wat erop zit. Ja. Dat die stapelt op, hè. Die wordt steeds dikker gewoon.
Ja.
I part the hair behind the ear. Take it over the roundings of the skull. Lay it in the wonderful line she has. Ik denk, waarom heb ik zo'n kort snoertje? And just lay it again in the rounding. So I'm certain I have a wonderful line. Now I've got myself the connection I wanted. On the lines I work with a normal feather knife, so otherwise I burn her skin. I don't want that to happen. This knife is 190 degrees Celsius. It's from Ergo, out of the States. You find it on askergo.com. The same I do on this side. Take the hairs from behind the ear. Lift them over the natural shape. Start in the center. Watch through the hairs at the natural fall of the neckline. And copy this shape into her hairstyle. And now on the underlines, I take a normal feather knife and make a nice clean line. Now on the underline, still have short hair, but that we leave growing because we want to get it in the same length. Take my knife, take away only the ends of the hairs. Just the dry parts. It's not much. I hurt my finger with a tool, not a hairdresser's tool. So that's why I have protection on. Just creating a nice soft line. Overflow to the neckline. Just by getting it in the rounding. So you get a wonderful new shape. So you see the rounding is now flowing into the ear lines. I go to the other side. This is a lot of hair, so I put a little bit up. Also on this line we have undercut. That I also let grow. Take the hairs in the line of the bob. Only take the small parts off. Now what you can do when there is a silicone based product on the hair is put a little bit shampoo in front of cutting on the hair. You can also wash the hair with shampoo on and take the silicone based products off. And you can also put a little bit more shampoo into your collar. This way it breaks down the silicone based products and can get into the hair. I think it must be forbidden to use silicone products in shampoos. It's a fluid plastic. You never get it out of the waters. It always stay. Take the part on. Again, work in the roundings. Only take off dry ends, nothing more than that. And the nice thing about working with hot tools is that the hairs don't irritate the skin, because the ends are sealed and they are ultra soft. Come to the front. Lift the hairs over to the other side. Only the tip of the hairs. Now I only have to control in the upper hair the ends of the hair. Then I already can color her hair. Taking up the upper hair, just with my hot knife, take off the dry ends. And because my left length is longer than the right length, take them up in an angle of about 10 o'clock. To show you this on the side, how that goes. Take the hairs up, on high, and with my thumb I bring the hairs into my knife and only take off the dry ends that are still on. Now she has a wonderful bob. So I can make her color. I'm going to color her hair. I put a little bit shampoo in her hair, just to break down the silicone based product. I don't want to wash her because she is very sensitive to colors and lighting, so that I don't want her to notice. So I bring I want to get rid of the plastic on the hair, but not want to damage the skin. So when I'll take with the shampoo all the natural protection of her skin, the color can get in, and yeah, she can not handle that very good with her skin. So that's why I do it this way. And when I put the shampoo on, I can already feel that the plastic is breaking down. And when you do this at home and you don't have a shampoo, you take a dishwash. That's also the same. So now I make the color, and I'm certain that I can get into her hair. I'm gonna color it with Attitude, new colors of them, colored in a natural color 4-0, and then I take 2 parts and 1 part 4-13 as cool brown color, so she gets a wonderful new shade brown. Put it on with 6%, it's 20 volume, and I can feel that the shampoo I put in front of it also works, because you can hear it on the hairs. They're not slippery anymore. A photo of the products I use I put into the video, so you can see which products I had.
Als je toch geen handschoenen hebt, dan verkleur je handen helemaal.
Ja, want het ergste is vaak die witte tegels op de douche.
Ja.
Alles komt onder de rotzooi.
Ook met energie opwekken, heel veel van die dingen zijn er al.
Ja, die gebruiken
Maar
ze.
er wordt gewoon niks mee gedaan.
Nee, dat snap ik.
Want van zonne-energie kunnen we echt gewoon heel veel mensen energie geven. En de zon die is er bijna altijd. Zelfs als de zon niet schijnt, krijg je nog energie.
Ja, maar van de rivieren die altijd stromen.
Ja, daarom.
Als je dat gaat gebruiken, die energie die daarbij vrijkomt. De Waal stroomt 1 meter per seconde.
Ja, en eigenlijk is het ook veel beter als je op alle fietsen dynamo's gaat zetten in plaats van batterij.
Ja, of in ieder geval een dynamo die de batterij weer oplaadt.
Ja, zoiets.
Waardoor je dus niet het thuis hoeft te doen. En thuis is in principe al niet meer schoon.
Nee.
Want die stroom wordt anders opgewekt.
Het zou gewoon mooi zijn als bijvoorbeeld bij nieuwbouwhuizen ze nu vast er zonnepanelen bij gaan
Ja,
inbouwen.
zeker, dat moet zo doen.
Ja.
Maar dat is ook denk ik wel hoor, bij de meeste.
Ja, dat je niet meer kan kiezen, dat het er gewoon al voor je is. Dat zo dan langzaam alle huizen kunnen worden vervangen.
So now I've got all the color on her hair. Clean the contour a bit. It's easier afterwards to clean. Wonderful, nice, clean, small ears. Close my foil and we'll be back in 25 minutes. Okay, we're back from coloring, 25 minutes, rinse it out. See how wonderful dark the color is. Put on the shaper, it's a product of Lakme. First make a normal style and then we'll use the iron to curl it a bit. Start blow drying in the neckline, building up to the front. Who want to get some curls in it, we'll also take photos of this line. Now don't put products in because it won't help when I want to make the hair a little bit more curly. So I leave it the natural fall and the natural way it is. So now I only have a product to protect it for the heat of the blow dryer. We'll first make photos of this line. And then we come back to style it some more. This is the sleek version of Emma's new hairstyle. Dankjewel. Just to give it some wavy effect. So far working with iron, not just with my fingers. I loosen there. Using the soft wax, using a pearl. This product is of glint. It's not sticky, just a little bit waxy, but not too waxy. You can see she has a lot of hair. With a little bit hairspray and fixate the hairs. And with the curls you can see how much hair she has. This is not too stiff. Nice trendy curly hairstyle. And for so far the hairstyle of this beautiful young girl. My love, will you also show this hairstyle to the world? Now you see how much hair you have. And again, thank you for modeling.